Good morning. Why do I have a giant white screen? Well, it looks like my scene has crashed, so I guess we're going to run with this one today. Hey everybody. Sharfade, you're struggling getting your level up. That's a problem a lot are running into. The mob density is pretty weak. Here's the most up-to-date map we have so far, but yeah, if you're not level 6, I think, and you try to hit the boss, try to hit Prongo, you're going to have a bad time of it. So, you need to look at the map, find the nearest light mobs, chase it down, and hit them. I tried hitting with level 5s last night, and I got my butt handed to me. Oh, look at that. We've got a buff event. How did I not know we were going to get a buff event? AP, runes, hunts, it's everything, huh? Got all buffs at once. Got some pulls. Okay, wish me luck, everybody.
Don't even think about
Surely things will go better today than yesterday, right? That's not a good sign, but I'm confident it's gonna crack and give me a whole bunch of 5 stars, right? Well, that's a great way to start. Well, there is my 11 3-star units for the day.
All right then. It's time you pay up.
Yikes. I don't think it's asking for much to have, you know, 10 pulls guarantee a 4-star, you know? I mean, what gacha game doesn't do that? Just so awful. Even when the 4-star is useless, it's just so awful to see 10 blue units all at once. Okay. One hit there. One hit there. 2 hits. Laia is very good for green element ancient. I suspect she probably would be. Laia seems to be good freaking everywhere. That unit is fan-freaking-tastic. Here's the most updated map for Ancient Inheritance we have so far. Not even the #1 guild is onto the second warden yet, I think. Spent 4 days and are still on floor 1. I mean, it's 3 weeks long. It's not terrible, you just need to get organized. You need to divide the guild up by elements. Make sure you got good elemental coverage. And everybody just goes around farming their element, right? If you pick ice, you go around and you find the fire mobs on the map and you hit the fire mobs. If you pick light, you go around and find the dark mobs on the map and you hit the dark mobs. You do this until you've collected 1,000 Ancient Dragon rage points. And, yeah, I can pull this map up. And once you've got 1,000 Ancient Dragon rage points up, Prongo's going to appear. If you're on floor 1, he should appear on the left side first. You run over there and you kill him. You got to take him down to 50% health, and you have only your dark elemental heroes. People have been leveling dark units. Go over and kill him. Once he's dead, the wardens will appear in the corner. That's when you have your RGB elements. So you send your ice elemental specialists up to kill the fire warden and so on. Once the wardens are dead, then light Prongo will appear, and he'll appear on this side. They switch sides on floor 2, but on floor 1 he's on the right side. You send your light elemental team over and you kill this guy. When it's not your job, like if you're on the dark team, once you kill this guy, the rest of the time you spend wandering around leveling up more, hitting more of the light elemental mini bosses, collecting guild chests, opening tombstones, walking around getting experience points, working on your second element. And the reverse is true for like the light team that's going after the dark boss at the end. The light team spends the entire time going around hitting dark elemental stuff, opening chests, getting loot, and when their boss hits, they'll be strong enough level to hit it. So it takes a little bit of coordination with the guild leaders to make sure that everybody is focusing on 1 or 2 elements tops, ideally 1 with a secondary to help back you up, and that everybody is going to the right areas of the map for their elements. Now, if you spawned in on the wrong side, if you're the water element and you're supposed to hit this fire dragon and you spawned in down here, that's okay. As soon as Prongo drops, these teleporters activate. You can just grab the teleporter and hitch a ride up to the top, and then it's a short walk over. Or you can go out and farm your way up to this corner and then grab the teleporter up. Whatever, you just you work on building your element, and then you kill your target for the floor, and then you work on building your element, and then you go to the next floor. Lather, rinse, repeat. The biggest mistake a lot of people are making is they're still on floor number 1, and their guild is either almost killed or is completely killed the second Prongo, and the portal opens up, and they just rush and run straight to floor 2, when they're only elemental level 1 or 2. You're going to really struggle. The monsters on floor 1 are level 1 through level 4 monsters. The monsters on floor 2 are level 4 through level 7 monsters. It's going to be really, really hard to level your units if you're level 1 and all you have to attack are level 4. You can do it, it's just a bit of a challenge. You have to take, full teams in and really think about their skills to be able to beat the monsters. Once you hit a couple of them, you'll level up quickly. But if you're still early level, even if your guild is on the second floor, hit some monsters on floor 1. Make sure you're at least level 4 before you head to floor number 2. It'll make life so much easier. If you're level 1 or 2, it's going to be a little rough. Once you're here, you do the same thing. You chase fights that are your element, and you wait for your target to open up. It's not too late. We're only 4 days in. Get your guild organized. Make a little list in Discord saying, these are the fire teams, these are the earth teams, these are the water teams. Anybody that has picked more than 1 or more than 2 elements, pick one of those, trim it up a little bit. If you picked more than 1 element, if you pick more than 2 elements, whatever your third element is that you're lowest level in, stop leveling that element, de-enlist those units, and start hyper-focusing on the other 2 elements. And start chasing those fights to raise your elemental level. Prongo is level 7 on floor number 2, and let me just illustrate a difference here for you. This is the level 7 Prongo on floor number 2. Divine and Evandariel hit it with level 6 dark units. I hit it with level 5 dark units. You notice the difference in the score? I mean, yeah, they hit it twice, but even if I hit it twice, I'm only at about 850k damage. That's the difference between level 5 and level 6 when you're hitting a level 7 monster. Goshen here. What is Goshen? Goshen's level 2, hitting a level 7 monster. Goshen has no business hitting Prongo. Goshen should have stayed on floor number 1 and leveled. So, right now, he needs to wander around and fight some fire, because he's picked earth, and light, because he picked dark. Mini-bosses, so that he can level up and catch back up and help. You're not going to be able to help defeat the floor boss or the wardens if you're this critically underleveled. You want to look more like Archon down here with 6 and 5 or 6 and 4 than with 2 and 2. Let me tell you, running 5 and 5. I wish I was 7 and 3 because 5 and 5 hurts, but I am not going to hit Prongo anymore, I don't think, unless he's really close. Let's see, how close is he? I think Evan and Divine hitting it again today will finish it off. I think me hitting it today is pissing on a bonfire. I think maybe I go around and start leveling up a little bit so that I'll actually be functional when the second boss shows up. So does that make things a little bit more clear on how you should progress and what level you should be when you fight? I think whatever boss you're hitting, subtract 1 level from that, and that's really where you should be to contribute. So if you're fighting a level 7 boss, you really should be at least level 6. If you're fighting a level 5 warden, you really should be at least level 4. If you're 2 levels below the target, you're going to struggle. You're going to be able to rack some points up, but it's not going to feel as impactful. It's not going to be worth the provisions you're using. It would be better. I mean, if everybody here was level 5, it would we would kill this thing a lot faster if instead of attacking it, if we all went around and farmed a few more mobs and got our level up to 6 and then came back and did it. We would probably spend 1 day farming and 1 day killing it instead of 3 days killing it. It would just be more efficient to make sure that you're properly leveled before tackling the boss. Don't get into a fight you're not ready for. Now, let's see here. Did my scene start working again? No, it's not. That's so weird. So let's see, where am I? There is a light fight. Oh wait, this guy is... Okay, so this guy's light, so I need to improve dark. There's a dark fight up here, there's a dark fight here. I think that dark fight is gone, isn't it? Dark fight was up here and over here. How close is my dark leveling up? Where are the light level 4s, Charfade? Let's look here. They're probably going to be near the entrances. There's a 4 and a 5 at the very southern area. There's a 5 over here by the Earth Warden. 5 over here. It's a mini-boss, so he's actually worth a ton of experience. You get towards the center, you're more 6s and 7s. Looks like there's a whole bunch up here by the Fire Ward, and there's one over here, one here, one here. Handful up north. The teleporters should be active, so grab a teleporter and chase them down. I'll put this map in Baka Inheritance for you. Make sure you, there we go. Map's posted, so make sure you chase it. think that 6 is gone. Otherwise, I would be able to see it right here. I wonder if this one's gone. How close? I'm 200. Okay, let's take the walk of shame and go get levels up. Oh, no, it's not dead. Fantastic. Okay, so let's attack this thing. Wait a minute, I want to attack light, not dark. Man, this whole attacking the opposite element thing is just crapped all over my dyslexia. Okay, straight to the north is a light. Is it still there? Nope, it's been killed. Okay. Where is there another light? And I really waste a bunch of provisions, and I need to get my butt down here into this corner. Looks like it. Bottom and left. You know what's really annoying is I can only hit it twice because I've got that stupid relic that does double damage to monsters. Fun fact, just because you're building your dark units doesn't mean you have to use your dark units, right? I've got no real need for light units right now because I'm a long heckin' way from fighting the light warden, so I'm going to use my light units to help push level here. That should be enough, right? The chest rewards feel blah. I'm hoping level 3 buffs them. It's the same amount of currency, right? Floor 1 had the same currency as floor 2. I do think I saw a slight increase in the quality of the secondary rewards on floor number 2, right? There was one chest I opened and it had like 2 green transmit stones, 2 silver transmit stones in it, and the one on floor 3 had 3 silver transmit stones in it, so... Evan thought he felt that he got like 8 powder instead of 6 powder out of 1. It's still kind of meh either way, but yeah, I suspect the level 3 chests will be the best reward, but it doesn't look like they're increasing by any kind of an order of magnitude, so... Just grabbing chests. I mean, I'm swimming in keys right now. I'm just grabbing chests so I can buy out the shop. Okay, let's see if this does it. Turn off auto. Good, good, good. So these mobs are level 7, so they're going to be a little bit tough.
You lack discipline.
But you don't risk anything by trying, right? If you fight a mob and you fail, you only lose 1 provision. Your units don't get exhausted, and you don't lose any provisions except for the 1 for clicking on the space. So if you're leveling your units, just try. You know, just try it and see if you're able to kill. And if you aren't, then throw another unit into the fight. That way you don't waste too many units doing a fight.
Meatheads.
Stay calm and think rationally. Drive them out.
I'll cover you. Do not falter.
Man, Landy is so good for leveling.
Victory is ours. I sense new magic nearby.
Yeah, dark is rough, man, because there's just not a lot of sustain in dark.
I will no longer hide.
Man, I wish I had a clover to even
Got a long way
proc.
to go, kid. Now!
You don't give orders. You lack discipline.
Guess I should have burned that. I'm not sure what I'm saving these souls for.
Do not falter. Blockade complete. Don't let them escape.
Yeah, I know, Shooting Star Hades. Blood Moon Haste is not terrible, to be honest.
Let me demonstrate. Drive them
I'll
out!
cover you. These meatheads.
Remind me to soul burn
Magic
her.
nearby.
Yeesh.
With the fruits of my studies, I will protect everyone.
Stay calm and think rationally. Now!
You don't give orders. Deal with it. Do not falter. Back.
I'm gonna try using the star next
Let
week.
me show you the results
When that
of my
hits
research.
100% proc rate.
You lack discipline. It's time. Commence tactical maneuvers. I will no longer hide. Allow me to demonstrate.
Look, I remember to soul burn this time.
Deal with it.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Laia. She seems to be doing really well in Ancient Inheritance.
An opening!
Rookie. Bon voyage. These meatheads. Back. Too bad. Let me show you the results of my research. Don't back down. I'll grant you the power to fight. I study so that I can help others. Do not falter, just as I planned. Victory is ours!
Got a long way to go, kid. Prepare for the next attack! Stay calm and think rationally. Drive them out!
You don't give orders. Deal with it.
Ow.
You lack discipline.
See, level 7, even the mini bosses, or even the normal monsters are tough when you're 2 levels lower. So I can't stress it enough. Go around and level up. Try to make sure whatever you're hitting, you're 2 levels, or you're at least 1 level below it. If you're 2 levels below it, you're going to struggle. If you're 3 levels below it, it's going to feel really, really bad. You'll probably have to take a team of 4 units, but the good news is if you're 3 levels below it, you're going to power level pretty quickly. If you have relics that make up the difference, then sure. If you have a relic that lets you fight like you're 1 level higher, then that just makes life a little bit easier. I'm just saying that you want to be somebody who really contributes to the guild. Man, MCS, you're making me jealous. Stop having all the luck. I'm over here pulling 11 3-star units and not finding any good relics. My relics are garbage. Got an iron fan.
I'll make you taste despair. Give all that you have for the glory of Harlan. Come, I'll take your life. This is it.
I'm coming.
Now is the time for flames.
Show me defense breaks on everybody. Nice.
As long as I have something to protect, I will never lose. I have no doubt in my bones. I will cut you down.
No. I mean, he's a decent damage dealer, but almost every single one of Prongo's attacks says that it ignores evasion. It has a 100% hit rate. And since his passive only stacks on misses, he's not really going to do much.
Obey if you wish to live.
If I level up here, I'll go... If this levels me up, I'll go over and show you a really good Prongo team. I hate that this could have been 4 fights, but it was only 2 because I have a stupid frickin' relic that double dips on me. It's a nice, like, barrier clearing relic if you're trying to, like, get through a fight, but... I really needed the levels, and it just sucks that this is 2 fights that could have been 4, or it's fights that other guild members could have had.
I'll make you taste despair.
I'm right here. I'll play with you just this once. All right?
This should heal me up.
I exist for my family.
Defense breaks.
Malekith, the Lord of Fire.
Of course not.
Don't worry.
That's another thing too, right? Level 7 mobs, they got 60% effect resistance. Level 7 Prongo has 85% effect resistance. You're not going to stick debuffs much, because remember, your stats are normalized. It's not like you can stack gear to make up for it. If you're level 3 or 4, your effect resistance is going to be far below this, and you're not even going to stick defense breaks or blinds or attack downs or any of the things you want to stick. It really is stacked against you. I think one improvement I'm going to really push for is that they include some level 1 through 4 mobs on the floor. They're kind of useless for,
This is it.
you know, the higher level players, but it lets guildmates who've made this mistake not feel trapped.
Will you fight me? Here I go.
I'm coming. We still have hope.
Or they should do something, Joke, where like the barriers do give some experience, right? They give a little bit of experience to all elements, but at least it's something you can do where you can just burn provisions hitting the barriers to maybe get your level 1 to level 3 so that you can do something on this floor so that you can then actually engage mobs. They need to find a way to put a catch-up mechanic in for people that made the mistake of saying, oh, I just joined this guild and it's already on level 3, so I'll just run and take these teleporters and join the rest of the party. Because, God, if you're level 1 or 2 on floor 3, there's nothing you can do. I think you've just bricked your entire event.
Take note for future reference. This is what a perfect
It is a
battle
beta,
looks
though,
like.
so I'm sure they're going to ask us to give them the advice.
Obey if you wish to live. Focus.
I'm right here.
I exist for my family.
Put attack buff on you.
This battle
Let's get a
excites
defense
me.
break. Yeah, there we go.
I'll play with you just this once. All right? Destina's light. I fight with the power of all. Yeah.
Feel my soul.
Do not fear death. Seizing victory is seizing the future.
I'll make you take time to play.
Nice stun on half my party.
We still have hope. Yahoo! Preparation to you.
There we go. Tell me that leveled me up. Thank God. Okay. Let's show you the difference between level 5 and 6 on what we can do to this boss over here. Do I have the units ready for this? Okay. So, we did 428k using this exact same team, but I was only level 5. Now I'm level 6. This is, so this run's going to be level 6, and we'll see if we do a little bit more than 500k damage. I really, really like this team. If you can do this combination of units, I recommend it. We've got a standard Bologna. Mine's on counter set and pen set. I didn't change her build up. This is just her normal RTA build. Mediator Coeric. Standard Mediator Coeric, except... Oh, I did that because Evan was watching and it was funny. Let me change that artifact to a real one. Oh, that's right, it's plus 27. Kitty. %15% in PvE is amazing. Everybody loves that. Is it this one? There we go, Temperance. Tell me I don't have a better one of those. I do have a better one of those. And that's that. Minus should be on touch. Okay. Okay, so one more time for YouTube. A lot of people are going into these fights seriously underleveled. I tried to hit Prongo yesterday, and I was only level 5, going into a level 7 Prongo, and I did 428k damage. If you look at Evandariel and Divine Faker, they used the exact same teams that I used, but they were level 6. And they did about 1.2 to 1.4 damage, or 1.2 to 1.4 million damage each per hit. That's what, like 5 times the damage, 4 times the damage that I put out? Math's hard and it's early, but still. That's the difference one level can make. Goshen down here was level 2, and he barely scratched the surface. If you are not at least one level lower than the boss or better, you should wander around and find some smaller mobs to fight and level up. If you are going to go and fight... Hey, whoever sent me those provisions, thank you much. If you are fighting a level 7 boss, you should be level 6 or 7. If you're fighting a level 5 warden, you should be level 4 or 5. If you've rushed a level and you're woefully under-leveled, go around and find some fights. There's a map that will be linked in the description of the video. Click on it and use it to find some other mobs that you can beat. Now, the mobs don't really follow this model. I ran down here and fought this level 7 mob. I had to use 3 units. I had to make sure I took a Weaver as well as a dual attacker, but I was able to kill it pretty easily, and that got me from level 5 to level 6. I've walked back up here to hit Prongo, and we'll demonstrate the difference in the damage now. Hopefully we don't just get 15%ed left and right. So 428k is what I did at level 5. Let's see what we can do at level 6. So I'm going to run the same team as before. Inos, Kitty Clarissa, Mediator Kawaric, and a DPS. I'm using Lone Crescent Bologna because every attack Prongo does is an AoE attack, and it really does make her spammer attacks back. You could run Commander Lorena as a decent DPS unit, but she makes it really easy to get past that phase where you've got to hit multiple times. This is just a standard Lone Crescent Bologna. I didn't re-gear for this. I guess you could put a rage set on her if you wanted to go nuts, but I'm not re-gearing my units for this kind of a fight. Mediator Kawaric, again, just a standard RTA build on Warhorn. Inos, I put on Touch of Rekos. You can also run her on Celestine. Celestine's going to make her heal more on her turn. Touch of Rekos does give her the ability to heal when it's not her turn, so it kind of spreads her healing out a little bit more, makes her feel a little bit more useful. And Kitty Clarissa, if you have this artifact, it's a really neat one to run. It's a free artifact from the Lucy event, if I'm not mistaken, and after she uses a basic skill, it gives a barrier. And Kitty Clarissa is going to be using her basic skill every single round. So this gives artificial health to the lowest health unit in the team, and her EE heals the highest attack unit on the team, so it actually makes her somewhat of a minor healer. So that's kind of a nice synergy for her in this fight. Props to Evandariel for figuring that one out. Okay, so it's got my 428,033k damage up on the screen, so we'll deduct that from the total. At the start of the fight, you want to activate Kitty Clarissa so you can start getting dual attacks off.
Will you play with me, Al?
Now, this crystal, if you kill this crystal, well, you can't kill it, but if you drop it to 0 health, it'll heal itself, but it'll also heal your team. So if you notice your health's getting a little bit low, sometimes you might smack the crystal to heal your team up. Let's go ahead and start getting some damage on Prongo. I want to save this for a little bit later, right? I definitely want to have the speed buff later. What's important to me right now is getting a defense break up. Her S1 is a 75% chance to defense break, but it's only 1 turn. So I think it's really worth soul burning to make it a 2-turn defense break so that you can have defense break up on Prongo for the majority of the fight. Prongo has 85% effect resistance. This is another reason why you really want to be level 6 or 7 when you fight this guy, so you have a decent chance to not get resisted. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, there went my good score. I'm still going to S3 so that I can get Vigor up on Bologna. Look at this damage. That would have hit for about 80k. Prongo does his thing. Let's see, okay, so when he attacks, if he has a buff, he'll stun the whole enemies. So I'm going to go ahead and use his S2 and get rid of this buff so that he can't stun everybody. Instead, he'll just maybe stun 2. A little unfortunate that the barriers aren't going to go on the whole team, but it is what it is.
Let me guide you on to the right path.
Okay, at least we didn't get 15% of there. More attacks into what should be a defense break. Surely this time we get the defense break, everybody. There we go, 2-turn defense break. This should hit a lot harder, 44k damage, hit harder than my S3. The constant clapbacks from the AoE hits, you notice the crystal is already losing its health. This next fight is where he transfers all buffs back to the team. So this is a good time to get your immunity up, or you're going to wear this defense break. So we'll put the immunity up on the whole team so that he can't transfer the defense break back to us.
I'm sensing corrupt energy.
Smack and push.
Is that all you had to show me?
Damn.
Clarissa wants to play.
Kitty can hit.
Just this once. Cheap tricks won't work on you. What should I do next?
Okay, so we're coming up onto the point where he seals everybody. Once again, I'm going to burn, and we'll get the defense break back on him. Good. No 15% this time.
I'll do anything for her.
I think I'm just going to S1 here. Push up.
I'll wrap things
Okay,
up momentarily.
if he does this attack, my kitty's probably going to die. So it's a good time to hit this crystal. The crystal doesn't have a lot of health. As much as I would like to drop that S3 into that defense break, I want my team to live. So we S1 here, kill the crystal, and it healed my team. Kitty's gonna transform here, or activate her S3. I guess it's not really transforming.
Will you play with me?
Her S1 will heal the highest attack unit, but the artifact will put a barrier. I can't remember if the barrier can apply to her or not, so I'm really hoping I get the barrier here.
So unprepared.
Nope, barrier doesn't apply to yourself, but everybody lived.
I'm well aware of what
Now there's
you're
one
planning.
attack, two attack. He's got this, he got this skill from this last attack. Where is it here? Here we go, Vitality. When he gets Vitality, he greatly decreases the speed, which sounds great, but if he has Vitality when he eventually takes a turn, he will do 30k fixed damage to your entire team. He basically wipes your team. So you have to kill him, or you have to kill the barrier of Vitality. You have to hit him 8 times to get rid of Vitality. Kitty Clarissa hit him once, and it attacked again with Bologna, so we're already up to 2. We got to get it up to 8. I'm going to use the S2 just to put barriers up to help us survive a little bit.
What's the play here?
I'm going to S3 now, because the speed buff will really help me cycle and make sure I get enough attacks in, and the AoE attack on everybody is welcome as well. So we S3 here.
You won't get what you want.
Now we've got speed buff, now we're really zooming. I'm gonna just drop the S3 for some big damage. Remember that S3 did like 40k damage? Look at that, 94k. That's how big of a difference attack buff and defense break make in this. Kitty will hit for 5, and there's 6. We just need one more hit, and the barrier's gone. Or barrier, boom. Buff's gone. Now when he attacks, he'll still give himself gab. He'll still do damage, but he's not going to do that 30k fixed. So we'll be able to progress to the next stage. I'm going to burn so that we can keep the defense break up full time. He doesn't transfer or cleanse, right? Dispels all buffs. Man, we'll lose all my nice buffs. But he doesn't self-cleanse, so I am going to burn and get the defense buff, or defense break, back to 2 turns. More damage. Bye-bye buffs.
You nearly delay the inevitable. The audacity of these scoundrels.
We need to get rid of that Gab quickly, or his next attack's probably going to ruin us. This is the thing where he transfers all debuffs, right? So hopefully Mediator's skill is ready. So I got Mediator to put immunity back up, and I got Kitty to strip the Gab if she gets a turn. I'm really, really worried that she's not going to get a turn in time. I hate not hitting Prongo here, but I'm going to go ahead and hit the crystal to give Kitty some health, so hopefully she doesn't die. Yep, Kitty's S2 is a strip. We'll get the defense break back to 2 turns. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. He's going to transfer them. Even if they don't stick, he's going to self-cleanse by transferring. I wasted the soul burn. Man. So we'll get immunity up. Come on, Kitty, cut. Oh, thank goodness. So Kitty transforms.
Is it time for me, Meow? Destroying everything?
This is the skill right here.
Meow.
80% chance to decrease buff duration by 2. That'll get rid of it. When I'm granted loveliness, it's 100% chance. So Let's hope I don't get 15%ed.
Get away!
Okay, thank goodness.
I'm well aware of what you're planning. Is that all you had to show me?
Now he's back to just stunning, but we're okay with immunity, so let's just drop some damage in.
Anything for her.
Nothing to strip, we'll CR push.
Am I in?
Might as well do a burn one more time to keep the defense break at 2 turns.
This is the start. Meow. Here. So unprepared.
Poor kitty.
Won't work on me. I'll wrap things up momentarily. Utter disgrace. You belong in the
Commander Lorena would work. Air Spike if you don't have Bologna. I just like Bologna because the clapbacks help drop the crystal down, and that gives me an easy source of healing. There's no reason to S2 because this is the round where he just will always defeat the target. So this is the round where he just wipes you and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm going to use the S1 for a chance for dual attack and a push. No dual attack. I'm going to use the S3 for the speed buff. Hopefully that will let me take another turn. He does not guarantee a crit, so I would not go ML Ken.
My tea is getting
And one last big soul burn smack for 2 million damage, so that is 2017052. So I did 485 or 458k at level 5. I did 1.59 million, almost 1.6 million at level 6. It's that much more. If I had hit this guy 2 more times, I would have done another 800k damage, but instead I walked over, did a couple of light fights, got my ass to level 7, came back and did 1.6 million damage, and was a contributing member of the team, right? So that is my recommendation. And the nice thing is, if you haven't already used it, you can wander over here, click on this statue, bring those units back to life, come back and hit it a second time, which, you know what? Do I do that? Yeah, I'm going to do that because I'm not an element, right? If I was an element and I was wanting to take this teleporter over to a warden, sure. But, yeah, I'm going to do it. Wait. That was close. Always check. There's still 2 uses left. Nothing sucks more than walking all the way over there and it's saying number of uses exceeded. We'll use this and we're going to bring back Kitty, Inos, Mediator, and Bologna. Okay, so here's the sauce, right? I was asked, what do you do if you don't have Bologna? And if you don't... First of all, if you don't have Mediator Coeric, you shouldn't be doing a Dark team. He's just too important. If you picked Dark Element and you don't have the most important Dark Element unit in the game, you probably made some bad choices and you should maybe reconsider that. Now... if you don't have Bologna, you can run Commander Lorena. You're going to do a lot less damage because you're not going to have her clapbacks. If you build up enough souls, you can soul burn her, and that should get you past the phase where you need to hit that thing 8 times. She does hit harder than Bologna, especially if you are on a rage set, which I am, and you put her on a damage boosting artifact like the Our Beautiful Seasons. Yeah, her cycling is more, and she can soul burn, and she hits harder. You want to do it? I mean, it would be better for the guild if we did this, but he doesn't have a lot of health left. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of health left, so, you know, anybody else that logs in, Evandariel, Divine, anybody else logs in, and this guy's dead. So let's go ahead and try it. Let's give her an actual artifact. If he was still near full health, I would probably stick with the stick with Bologna, but for science, we're just going to try it. So really nice DPS artifact for this is this free one that hopefully everybody got. Our Beautiful Seasons increases damage by 20% against elite or boss monsters. Well, this is an elite or boss monster, so we're going to run it. What also works, guys, is Portrait or Tonfa. Increases damage by 20% if the target's health is more than 50%. Well, guess what? The first iteration, his health is always more than 50%. You can't use this on the second half of the fight, but you could use it here. So if you don't have Our Beautiful Seasons, just slap Portrait or Tonfa on her, and you should be good. Man, I hope this works. Let's give it a try.
Clarissa wants to play. Meow.
Okay, we'll do the same thing as before.
Do your best. Meow. Will you play with
Now
me
here's the
now?
cycling that you guys were talking about. Whenever Lorena hits, especially if a dual attack, she should self-CR push, so I'll get more attacks in.
Meow, meow. I'm ready.
Nice.
I will continue my training. Huh.
What's the play here?
Okay. Please don't 15% me this time.
Get in and get out.
Good.
Let's fight
Hey, and
together.
a dual attack for free. We take it.
I'll do anything for her.
Okay, we need to get rid of the attack down.
Cannot change what is already decided.
My spear will protect everyone.
I'm just gonna S... Oh, we didn't get rid of the attack down. That's brutal. I'm gonna S3 mostly for the souls and for some decent damage.
Everything.
Yo, look at that 125k damage. That's crazy.
Meow.
I don't want everybody to get stunned. And I don't want to get hit with an attack buff. So I gotta strip. I gotta S2, and that sucks because I'm gonna waste a CR push, I'm gonna waste a hit for damage. Man, Queric, of all the times for you to get 15%ed. Okay, let's do it. Man, that felt like a waste. We burn to maintain the defense break at 2.
If you're scared, run. It is my job.
And we'll go ahead and S3.
I never fight.
I know I could have S3'd. I know the stun wasn't that big of a deal, but getting hit with the attack buff was a big deal. CR push.
I'm ready.
Hey, you know what? That was the dual attack that we should have got with Kitty, so that puts us back on track. So I'm actually okay now.
Destroying everything. This too. Let's fight together.
Arena cycling's insane here. I'm not quite ready for the S3 yet. I'm gonna burn and get the defense break back up. Nice.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
Bam.
I'm sensing corrupt energy.
I'm going to S2 for attack down and barrier. Because this is where he gives himself vitality. So I'm going S2 for the barriers. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
Allow me to purify.
Make him hit a little less
I'll do
hard.
what I want. Meow.
Is Hand Guy's S3 ready again? Please let it be ready again. It is not. Does anybody care about Seal? Lorena cares about Seal. What I'm debating on here is if I stall my kitty. If I save my kitty's S3, yeah, so that she can cleanse the seal. I think we have to, right? I think we save it.
If you're scared,
Okay, here we go. Nice CR push.
I'm ready.
Ooh, that was a beautiful hit. He didn't get the seal on anybody, guys. I luck sacked on the seal. So this is a little bit of a waste of a turn, but we're at 2. We need to get up to 8.
I'll do what I want. Meow.
So there's 3, 4.
I will continue my training.
Big damage.
In the point of my spear.
5.
Am I in?
Speed buff for 6.
I've got them all figured out.
I'll do anything for her.
I'm gonna S1 just to make sure. There's 7.
Will you play with me now?
There's Kitty through, and there's 8. That worked beautifully.
Commander.
One more hit into that defense break. Okay, so where are we at? This is where he transfers. But hand guys, S3 is ready, so I don't have to worry about the transfers. We'll get the defense break back up and established.
Spear will protect everyone.
Smack. Nice, nice, nice.
I'll never fight a losing battle.
Shit. Okay, we have decisions to make. We S2 with hand guy to get rid of the gab. But then we're all gonna be wearing a defense break. We've got a S3 here to get immunity up so he can't transfer defense break, and then we've got a Kitty S2. Can we Kitty S2? Yeah, and then we Kitty S2 to get rid of the gab.
With my authority as mediator, I will right what is wrong.
Clarissa wants to play. Meow.
Okay, hear me out. The smart play is to S2 here to get rid of the gab so we can push deeper in the phase, but the reality is one more hit and he's dead, so we just hit him and the fight's over. But normally you would S2 there, get rid of the gab, and then you could progress through the rest of the fight. And 1.5 is where we ended, and we're at 3.7. This was substantially more damage than the Bologna team. This was already 2.2 million, and we had a lot more fight rounds left. So, yeah, I'm revising my prior opinion. Lorena is even better than Bologna in this. If I used Lorena on the first team, probably would have been an easy 2 million point run. Oh, it definitely would have been an easy 2 million point run because we were at 1.6 when we went in, and now we're at 3.7. We were 2.1 million with 3 rounds left in the fight. Holy smokes. Lorena's god tier for this fight, guys. So that's your team. Well, I can't suggest another for a third attack against him because 1, he's dead, and 2, you're only allowed to do 2 attacks per day. So I think this is really all you need. I mean, Lorena, hand guy, Inos, and oh, you have a relic for a third attack? Damn. You're going to need a secondary element then, Luck, because I would probably go with Amelia in place of Inos because she's an attack buffing Soul Weaver who CR pushes and heals with barriers. So during that final phase, she can push a unit up. She can CR push a dual attack unit up. You will probably want to go with if you're going ice. It just depends who your other element is. I don't think you can attack him a third time if you don't have a backup element because you don't have any Soul Weavers left. I mean, you can go in and take Shooting Star Acades or Blood Moon Haste and try to do your best. Or maybe you go in with 3 Lifesteal units and just say forget the Soul Weaver at all. Just burst them down with Lifesteal units. But I'll tell you what, if you check out DERPS guide, Derp put together some really good ideas for how to fight the priest. And I will give you a link to his guide here once I find it. So here's Derp's guide, right? And let's take a look at it. What does he say about the Dark Priest fight? you haven't looked through this guide, some great info in here. Fire, water, earth, light, dark. Got Warden comps, phase 1. Mediator, Queric, Inos, Commander Lorena. He'd recommended Abyssal Yuffine, but I think you guys saw Kitty Clarissa was just heckin' amazing. Abyssal Yuffine does constantly tag that crystal, so it makes a little bit of sustain, right? Maybe Abyssal Yuffine constantly smacking that crystal will help you with your healing. I just don't know how you do this fight a third time without Mediator Queric. You need strips, and you need cleanses, and you need attack buff, and you need defense break. It's just so much support to ask out of Dark Element, which is really weak on support, man. What's your secondary element? Oh, reset. Yes, the AP buff does indeed stack with the 50% scroll. Fire. Second element was fire. So you could go with Yuffine. You could go with Ross, because Ross gives immunity when he dual attacks, and you can soul burn for the dual attack and the defense break. So Ross is kind of an acceptable Inos replacement. Go Katie's for extra cleanse and healing, and then you just need a this was gonna feel so bad on the damage though. Tama on Candlestick could work. I would almost rather run Helga, but I think I think you could drop Abyssal and run, so you're going to use Bologna. No, you really want to be a dark unit for the DPS, right? Because you get 50% boost to attack on dark. Who do we have? Nope, no, oops. Nope. Kali could work. Kali's a pretty good hard-hitting unit. Nope. Oh, Stenny. You know why Stenny is really good? Stenny's going to hit the crystal all the frickin' time, and she's going to hit it really hard. Stenny is your healer. I think you go Stenny, Ross, Stenny, Ross, Mascot, Hazel as a good threesome. Stenny, Ross, Mascot, Hazel. Is there any other duel? And Fire Lilius. That's your team. Fire Lilius has got you covered on cleanse. Between Ross and Fire Lilius, you've got a ton of dual attacks to get past that phase. You've got attack buff coming off of Mascot Hazel and barriers. She's actually a really good healer. You put Mascot Hazel on Candlestick to cycle her skills faster. Stenny you put on a big nuking artifact. You keep smacking the crystal with Stenny as well as the boss, so the crystal's going to be backup healing you, and Stenny hits like a truck as a dark unit. You aren't going to stack the passives on Stenny from getting kills, because the crystal never really dies, but she still hits really good. You can drop her big S3 damage in here or there. I think that's a fantastic third team if you're running Fire and Dark, so hopefully that gets you where you're going. When do you think Limited Tamarin is coming? I don't know. I am on the fence about her. I was 100% that she was limited, right? And now I'm like 50%. I'm like 50% she's limited, 50% she's an NPC, and she's just a story asset, and she's not really coming. I think that's going to make the community lose their minds. Tam's a fan favorite. They need money. They need something that gives hype to the game. I think the only thing skin, yeah. I think the only thing I'm positive on is that she's not a skin, right? Because it takes money to make these units. So they either didn't spend any money to make this unit and she's just an NPC, or they spent money to make this unit, and she's a saleable unit that they will make a ton of money on by making her a limited unit. Skins don't make money. Skins make money, but they don't really make money. It's why we don't see skins coming out all the time, because that's just something that keeps the community happy and is a break-even kind of a thing for them. That's why we don't see skins very often. So I don't, I will be stunned if it's a skin, especially, I mean, you guys all saw the January numbers, right? Smilegate needs cash, and they need it in a bad way, and they need to build hype, and they need to keep player retention going. So hitting us with, all these stories, hitting us with these events, with these limited banners, with buff events and Lunar New Year stuff going on. They're trying to keep player engagement up while they come out with new systems. Like it or not, this is a whole new system, and it's different and it's got people talking, so even AI is focused into that. So I think they are going to not make that a skin. The question is, did they have the time to make it a unit? Or is it not really a unit, and it's just an NPC asset? Okay. I got lost. Where am I? My position. Here we go. Okay, I know Sue used the pipe to teleport into this area to get this chest without clearing any mobs, and that's a great strategy, guys. If you have somebody with Wanderer's Pipe, assign them to this central area, have them teleport in at the end of the day and grab this guild chest, and I'll show you why this area is a trap. Let me pull this up on the map. Oops, moved to hex. Okay, so here's where I'm talking about. Look at this amazing amount of BS in the middle, right? Sue teleported in right here to get this chest. Anybody else wants to get this chest, they have to go through an elemental fight that's buffed by a banner. They have to fight their way through a barrier. Then they have to go through a ML fight to get to the chest. So unless you got somebody that happens to be running, you know, Dark and Water, they're going to have a really tough time getting this chest. And now where do you go? Now you got to break through another barrier, and now you got to do another fight. You got somebody that's doing a fire, dark, or water, dark, and fire to do this. Or if you just want to go out through the south, you got to go through another barrier, and then another ML fight. It's going to take a team effort. Every single element is represented here. Red, green, blue, light, dark. There's no easy way out, plus double or even triple barriers depending which way you want to go. All just to get a guild chest. And a minor guild chest that's got some leaves in it. And a relic shrine, which is nice, but there are two other relic shrines on the map. One in the northeast and one in the southwest. So this whole area is designed to rob your team of provisions and time. You'll probably spend a day just bulldogging this area to get at this guild chest. And it's a nice guild chest, you want it, but if you have one guy on Wanderer's Pipe, he just hangs out down here at the end of the day, uses his provisions to teleport in, grabs this chest, and now that the day has started, Sue's got his stuff back, he'll teleport over to wherever he wants to teleport with the Wanderer's Pipe. You can use it once per day. Wanderer's Pipe is a powerful artifact, but one that you don't want too many people in your guild to have. So yeah, he piped in, got the chest, he'll pipe out. You got too many people with pipe, and it's convenient for them to move around, but it really lets you cheese some of these hard to access areas. So that's my recommendation, is don't try to force your way into this when you've got somebody who for 5 provisions can just teleport here. So ask, jump in your guild's Discord. Hey, does anybody have Wanderer's Pipe and wants a special mission to help the guild? As soon as you get somebody who says me, it's like, your special mission is save enough provisions to use pipe and open a chest, and at the end of the day, use the pipe, open the chest, and then the next day, when you get your provisions back, use your pipe to get the hell out of that spot, and continue on with the floor. That's exactly what I did in Discord. I jumped in and said, who has Wanderer's Pipe that wants a special job? Okay. So the big question now is what next? Do I walk up here? I think my relics suck. I think I walk up here and get this relic, and then I walk down here and I take this teleporter, and I teleport over to this side, and then I walk down here and get this relic, and then I walk back up here, and that's probably going to be Saturday or Sunday, and that's when Light Pronga will show up, and there's plenty of fights plenty of fights over here to boost my light units up to level 6 or 7. I think that's my plan. So think ahead, right? Think ahead what you're going to do over the next couple of days before you figure out where you move and you waste a bunch of provisions. So speaking of wasting provisions, let's see if the way here is clear. It is. Good, good, good. Oh, has this been used up yet? 3 uses left. 1, 2, surely this is the 1. Let's see, it's 1, 2. Yeah, surely this is worth it. 1 provision wasted. Oh, giga worth it. For real joke, the thing that lets you attack 3 times, that's a fantastic one to get if your guild is not super active or doesn't have a ton of members. That can help you carry. But if your guild is relatively active, has a ton of members, I mean, we had like 8 or 9 people hit that guy, but 6 of them only did like 400k damage. It was almost entirely carried by 3 people. Cleared the whole thing. So if you as long as you've got 3 or 4 pipe swinging people who have good teams and have leveled properly, you should be able to chew through it. Yeah, let me tell you about my relics. Oh, and I said before you couldn't do this, and I was wrong. You can totally replace the starting relic with a new relic. So if you get a if you got 2 really good relics and you want to pick up another one, go for it. You don't have to keep the shitty starting one. You can replace it. Not even kidding. So right now, this is the one that is bothering the hell out of me. This is a Trailblazer relic, right? This is one that helps you bust down barrier fights. But the reality is all this does is steal fights from your guildmates. So not a fan of this one. I want to get rid of it. This one is God tier. Being able to increase the additional range by 1. It doesn't do anything for me right now, but I really want the teleport relic, and God, I hope so much that I get the teleport relic up here, because that'll be max value. Opening chest doesn't take any provisions, so I'm going to do that. Yay, catalyst chests. Max value. Such reward. Okay, guys. All of the bad RG the past couple of days. We make up for it here, right? Oh, shit. Oh my god, they're all garbage. They're all terrible.
They're all bad. Hey, listen, the guy who was asking for 3 teams for the boss, you know, he's in chat right now.
Yeah. We discussed it. Is he back? Did he have the 3 teams? Because he said he was fire, and we came up with a banging fire team. My god, right, I can't believe there needs to be a freaking refresh button. This is so bad.
You picked the middle bottom. You picked the middle bottom one. The one right there. One? Cancel.
You don't take this one? Well, no, I mean, some of these are still better than what I got. At least they let you look. I mean, this is terrible. All this does is steal fights from the rest of the guild. I would rather get this one, or get rid of this one, and replace it with Snakehead.
Okay. Yeah,
When
sure.
when using objects, increases Tundra Blessing effect by 2 in the next battle. God, even that's bad. But I guess that's not terrible, right? Because using objects would count using the Resurrection Shrine, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So I could like open a chest.
Well, probably camp 2.
Yeah, using the tent, use a tent, open a chest, use the Resurrection Shrine, fight the boss, use the Resurrection Shrine, fight the boss. I guess I could get some benefit from this.
Oh, you know what? Maybe teleport. Maybe teleporting counts. 'Cause is that using an object, using the teleport stone to get over there?
Yeah, you're going to interact with anything that takes provisions to use or takes a key to use should count. This is real. This is nice for fighting the priest, but nowhere else am I really going to use this combination of 3 or more classes. That's only for fighting the priest, and it's only by 1. This increases me by 2. And I think I go this one. But yeah, here's proof, right? Look, I can select it and replace the journal. You don't have to keep the shitty starting relic. But I'm getting rid of flag because this... the monster density is so low, I don't need to be taking fights away from people. And with the teleports open, trailblazing.
Especially people waking up and going, "What's happening? I didn't hit on the first floor."
Yeah. Remember the Bologna team, Divine? I did it with Commander Lorena, and it did about 50% more damage. I got to 2.1 million damage. I got to 1.6 million with Bologna all the way through. We switched Bologna out for Commander Lorena, and I got to 2.1 million, and there were still 3 turns left on the boss fight, but I killed him.
Well, Bologna's all. I mean, Commander Lorena's also going to do more damage.
Yeah, she does,
right?
and it's her cycling, right? Her cycling's not turned off, so with the dual attacks from Kitty especially, she was zooming around the map. She did so much damage. Her S3 did 125k damage into a defense break, and that was without an attack buff. It was madness.
All right, well, if you want to do part 2 of today's stream, all right, Divine came here a little bit too late to hit the boss again, so I guess now I head towards the other side of the map. Ready?
Okay, so
I hit the
map
monster we did again last night with just.
I can't believe I walked my ass all the way up here to get freaking no real change to my relics. It's like everybody else has got these cool teleport relics and pipe relics. Man, even if that was pipe, I could have used pipe to pipe down here and gotten another good relic. Oh man, shambles.
I don't know who I'm making this joke for, but the bronze ring makes me feel like Law from One Piece.
Well, I think I am. Okay, so I got 2 options, right? I backtrack my ass all the way back down to the teleporter, and I blink over here, and then I can go down and get this shrine. This is tomorrow, and there is a level 7 here and a level 5 here, another level 7 here, so there's plenty of dark mobs to hit to boost my light units. So that's plan A. Plan B is I don't backtrack. I just take the walk. Here's a level 4 to hit, a tent to boost provisions.
I think that 4.
There's nothing really else to hit. So it's just a straight walk past the teleport. I'll count the hexes, right? I mean, it's like 2, 4, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. It's about 30 hexes to do that versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, back down to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 30. And then it's 3 to use the teleport, 1, 2, 3. It's really not that different. And I hate backtracking. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. I could get my ass all the way over there and tent says no uses left. The camp on my map says uses exceeded. Okay, yeah, I'll ask somebody. I'll ask Sue, because Sue walked right by it. I'll ask Sue to tell me if that tent's got uses left. If it only says 1 or 2 uses, then yeah. And all this happens tomorrow, right? So I'll ask Sue tomorrow. Does that tent say it has uses left? And I'll save my 5 provisions, and that'll decide: do I walk to the right or do I walk to the left? Because I can't attack this guy. It takes 5 provisions to attack him, so all I can do is walk down near him. Just bask in the glow of the lighthouse.
If it wasn't for Shuma, you wouldn't even have those 5 provisions. Thank you, Shuma.
Was it Shuma who sent the provisions? Thanks, Shuma. I hate that it just says somebody in your guild sent you provisions, and you've got to look at the notification log to see who it was. There we go. Shuma rocks. Boss number 2 has been Zone 2 boss has been repelled. Well, I do not have enough provisions to buy anything fun yet. I did not get any good relics, so... And I got 11 3-star units from today's daily pulls.
Oh, I thought we were going to do them together.
You can only send provisions if you have the relic that lets you send provisions. That's an actual relic you can get. So, doesn't help you out, but lets you be a team player.
The only ML5 I've ever gotten from, I believe, Cov Sevens was ML Haste. So I've never gotten ML5, truly.
I think I've gotten... I know I've gotten some. I think I got top model Lulika from Cov Summons, and I was so stoked about it, because when she came out, she was like the most impactful unit of 2020.
Well, my stream is up. I'll take my orders, sir.
Oh, hang on. Let me pull you up. My my OBS scene crashed, so I'm running off of a different one, so I've got to figure out how to get your screen on my screen. Give me a second here. Yo, we killed the boss. So you're free for a couple of days, right? Because you're doing light and dark.
I thought I'd go over to light.
Yeah, so you need to build up your light heroes. Get your light heroes up to 6, maybe 7. But we got to kill all the wardens. And it'll probably take today and maybe some of tomorrow to kill the wardens. I mean, if we're crackerjack timing, we'll kill it today. So you just need to get your ass over to where the light warden is going to be by the end of the day, and use the rest of the time to farm and get provisions. Did you get the relic that's to the north already?
Yep. I remember I made sure to get that thing on my way over so I could be disappointed. They gave me bronze ring over here.
Yeah, bronze ring's good though. Bronze ring's goated. It's one of the best ones. Okay, man, I think all you do is head for that teleporter and teleport over to the left-hand side, and then go to the south and get that relic, and then you hit every single dark mob on the way. There's one for you right there.
It's the one I was beating up. Although I kind of want to leave it so somebody else can maybe hit it and get some, you know.
You need to boost your light level just like everyone else, and you're one of the best hitters in the guild, so I say get your ass to level 6, but you do you.
This will make me 7, actually. Give me more dark XP.
Yeah. I mean, if you get to level 7, you can legit just go out and be a loot goblin, because level 7 is all you're going to need for this floor. So kill it, get to level 7, and then go get a bunch of treasure chests. Go get a bunch of, go get the other relic, and you'll have enough currency to buy a new piece of gear and make me even saltier. How are you so much further ahead of me in this?
I have taken my steps very carefully.
Yeah. I have made some mistakes. Oops, sorry about that. You bought your last piece from the shop? You've been loot goblining hard. I guess Divine's about to buy his last piece. All you have left is the sword, right? Hey,
all we have left, yeah.
The mistakes are okay, right? It's the first time through on this, and it's still week number 1. I mean, we're legitimately at, you're knocking on the door of the halfway point, right? The halfway point is getting into the warden fights. Because each floor has got 4 parts, right? Proc the boss, kill the wardens, kill the boss. So yeah, we're at the halfway point, and I think if you're not at the point that we are at by Wednesday, you might struggle to complete. But as long as you're at the point we're at by Wednesday, I think you're fine. I think your guild will finish. Yeah, you just finished floor 1, you're ahead of schedule, Nacho. It may not feel like it, because, you know, a lot of people are watching content with guilds who are very, very active and very aggressive. But, I think as long as you're on floor 3 by Thursday or Friday, I think you're fine. Because you have I think giving yourself an entire week to deal with floor 3 is fine, when we were able to deal with floor 1 and floor 2 in 1 week. And remember, almost nobody cleared Zone 3, the first Ancient Inheritance, and the and Smilegate moved the boss gear into the shop, so you could just loot Goblin and buy the gear. Because everybody was complaining, hey, we can't complete this, it's too hard. So, I would be surprised, especially naming it beta, I would be surprised if they don't make it accessible to all but the most disorganized and smallest guilds. Your guild is already on floor 3, and you have 15 members that just run around picking up XP. I don't know, I kind of feel like this is supposed to have 4 floors. Wow. Bubek, can you send me screenshots of floor 3, everything you've got? Love to get the map room updated. I don't think we have gotten any intel from floor 3. Are you on the Asia server? Are you like a day ahead of us? But yeah, if you could here. You're in EU. Wow, you guys are just machines. There's my Discord if you want to jump in there. I'm also in the E7 official Discord. Just find me on there, and if you would do me a solid and just zoom out on the map and give me a screenshot of all of the map's footprint, and also give me screenshots of the actual floors where you can see where loot is, what the monsters are, all that kind of stuff. I would love to get floor 3's maps started, and I know Brett and the other map makers would really appreciate it.
Easy. Wasn't even worried. Not even for a
Yeah,
second.
see, we haven't even started on floor 3, so if you could be a Chad and do that, I would really appreciate it. Man, that bronze ring is so good. I think it might be better than the teleport artifact.
So I go down here?
I go to the left side.
Oh, okay, because I thought you said go get the relic.
The relic's closest to the left teleport.
Okay, well, now I
Yeah.
gotta get out of here, because it's impossible for me to tell where the fuck I am unless I see it scroll.
Not that one, not that one, not that one.
That's the top one.
That
yeah,
one,
Okay.
yeah. And it's like due south. It's like just down and to the left of that green flapping thing there. Look at you just grabbing stuff without walking. Man, I'm jealous. Where's my bronze ring? It's due south right there. It is. And you don't even have to go over there, man. Look at this guy. He's going to get the stone. He's going to get the relic. He's going to get the chest. He doesn't have to walk anywhere. Man. Has that has the lighthouse has been used, right?
Yeah.
The bronze ring lets you click on anything that's inside of your gold lit up envelope. So he can click on that chest, he can click on that relic shrine, he can fight those monsters, and he doesn't have to walk over there. The bronze ring is goated. Yeah. Anything in the aura is yours. You got a 4-leaf clover to boot. You didn't check your relics first to see if you had one you wanted to replace, did you?
I could replace this, but
you could replace the exploration journal.
I'm not actually a big fan of it.
Yeah. 4-leaf clover. You just got a steals things from other opponents and using 2 or more elements. Screw that, man. Yeah, 4-leaf clover.
I was actually gonna hit cancel, to be honest with you. I don't value
It's your choice, man. It's one that boosts your that gives you a chance to boost your XP when you're opening. Here's the thing, right? Doubles the exploration XP when you're using the backpacks and the tombstones. The backpacks and tombstones were worth 50 and 100 XP on floor 1. They're worth 50 and 100 XP on floor 2. I'm assuming they'll be worth 50 and 100 on floor 3 as well. There's a point where I'm not sure. No. In Predator, don't rush floors fast. In fact, if you rush the floors fast, you'll be in the shitter. You want to make sure you are at least level 4 before leaving zone 1 or floor 1, and you want to make sure you're at least level 6 before you leave floor number 2. Because if you are... Oops, hang on here. Because if you are too underleveled, you're going to struggle. We just got done having this huge discussion about how Divine at level 6 did 1.5 million damage to the priest, and me at level 5 only pulled off 400k. And Goshen at level 2 only did like 85k. And leveling, and to fix that, you need to level up your units, level up your element. But if your element is so low that you can't even do normal boss fights, man, you even got lucky with the freaking backpack, then it's going to be tough to level. So yeah, it's okay to rush the floor as a guild, but once your guild starts moving to floor 2, everybody stays behind and gets to level 4 before they go to floor 2. And when you're on floor 2, everybody stays behind and gets to level 6 or 7 before they go to floor 3. Trust, it's so much better to do 1.5 million damage in 1 attack than to do 1.5 million damage in 4 attacks. So you will get a much better return on investment. And you also all won't be competing for the handful of level 4 and 5 mobs on this floor, because nobody's going to want to attack a level 7 mob if they're only level 3. What artifact for Kitty? Let me get my
Is the
screen
level
back up
5
here.
boss mob gonna give me more XP than the level 7 one?
You can put any artifact on Kitty, really. It's player's choice, but this one was pretty hype, right? It's a free artifact we got from an event, so if you don't have it, don't sweat it. I think it was from the Valentine's Day event, but it's called Temperance. And every time she uses a basic skill, in other words, her S1, it grants a barrier 9% of the caster's max health. Well, Kitty's got pretty good health at level 6. The higher level you are, the more value this is. So, oh, you can buy it from the store? Nice, you can buy it from the store. So this effectively turned Kitty into a pretty good healer, right? Because her EE already heals the highest attack unit, and the artifact puts a barrier, which is effectively artificial HP, on the lowest health unit. So it works simultaneously with her healing artifact to heal, or healing to heal the lowest or highest attack unit and barrier the lowest health unit. It doesn't work on herself, of course, but this was pretty nice, and it helped with some stain. Guardian Star Blessing does work, but Guardian Star also works only on the highest attack unit. So she kind of double heals the highest attack unit, but she's only going to be healing one person, your highest attack unit. Now, that's the unit that you want to keep alive the most for that fight, I assume. So that's a good alternative, but I like this one because it usually targeted 2 different units. If my highest attack was the lowest health, it double dipped by healing and barriering that unit. But if somebody else was hurting, this let her help protect somebody other than the highest attack while healing the highest attack. So I thought this was a neat tech. Evan Dariel came up with this, and props to him for it. This is what it looks like in your selection list if you're digging around for it. You can sort by name and look for artifacts that start with X. But really, if you don't have that and you don't have Guardian Star, you could put Warhorn on her. You could put Squirt Gun, Card of Small Miracles. Let's see. You could put Border Coin on her. The transformation will count as a non-attack skill, so by the time she transforms the second time, she'll be 20% faster than she was, and she is a warrior, so the attack isn't bad. There's Guardian Star Blessing that we were talking about. So this is literally the exact same description as Kitty Clarissa's S1EE, so you can do that as well. Something that boosts the attack of your team. If you're still on floor number 1, this artifact will get your crit chance where you need to be, but by the time you're on floor number 2, your crit chance should be fine. And that's kind of a waste. And if there's nothing else, man, slap Portrait on her. She is a warrior. Let her do some extra damage. Card of Small Miracles for boosting attack. Daydream Joker will not work. HP scaling is or damage based on HP is turned off. You have Love Potion. That's an odd one, but it'll make your Inos heals even stronger. And if your level's a little low, you can put Circus Fantasia on her to make sure that her S2 strips. But that feels like kind of a waste. Anyway, player's choice on Kitty's artifact. No. I'm talking about putting Love Potion on Kitty, because Love Potion can go on any unit. So, Love Potion on Kitty will allow Inos' heals to be stronger. It'll allow lifesteals to be stronger healing. It'll be killing the crystal will impart larger healing, because Bloodstone is Love Potion is basically Shamadra, a weaker version of Shamadra's staff that anybody can wear. I think if you are I think if you are level 6 or 7, you can put Idol's Cheer on Inos. I think if you're level 6... Yeah, I think if you're level 7, you can go Idol's Cheer. I think if you're level 6, you might want the extra healing. There was a couple of times where we were dancing on the edge, and I was a little bit worried, and we had to actually opt to hit the crystal to stay healthy. And I worry about what would have happened if we were on Idols, but... yeah, if you can pull it off, if you don't need the healing, heck, maybe if you Love Potion Kitty, then the healing from her is boosted so much that you can get away from this artifact, and you can put Idol's Cheer on her, because all of his attacks are AoE, so it's going to constantly proc Idols, so that'll cycle your Lorena or Bologna even faster. So yeah, that could work, man. That's a good tech. I'm down with it. Okay, I'm going to do my Guild War fights and then wrap it up. There is not going to be...
Whoa.
Oh, no, no. Oh, you want to do your summons?
Oh yeah, you gotta see how them not really a luck sack.
Oh my god.
'Cause
Okay.
I've been getting a bad rap on your stream now, and I need people to know.
Hurt my feels.
It won't happen. It's not actually that big of a deal. See?
Purple spark, right?
No,
Okay.
just a
normal everyday
standard,
summon.
Normal everyday 4 stars. Nothing happening here. I don't even think it could fake be. Oh yeah, there you go. Would have been funny though. I'll take it.
It would have been funny. And by funny, I meant would have just ended stream immediately.
We'll see. What you didn't get anything, right?
I got 11 3-star units.
Okay, hey man. I'll see you tomorrow. The battlefield will begin.
Let's see, what did ATK do here? Because I'm thinking I'm just going to cleave this. Really? That's the route you decided to go? Why not just cleave it? And by cleave it, I mean use the exact team I've got up top. Pro tip, guys, anytime you see this combination, it's Dark Corvus bait, right? People think, oh, easy Dark Corvus team, all these light units hitting Corvus, he'll just wreck them over. No, these are both going to be injury. This guy's definitely got an injury shoe, most people do, and this person totally poisoned and ruined a perfectly good ML5 unit by putting injury set on it just to be an asshole in Guild Wars. So don't ever try to Dark Corvus this comp. Go with units that don't really care much about injury. Oh, Runka's a neat idea. I should have done that. I haven't used her much.
I'll show you the path to victory. I always give my all. If you won't step back.
I love seeing the word counter show up. I didn't get to see it. I love seeing counter show up when Astromancer's on the screen. It just makes me feel good.
Sure? Please, forgive me. I can do it. I can.
You didn't get enough for the last piece today, did you?
Nope, I did not. You did though, right?
I'm literally 20 away, and I got enough provisions for a couple more.
I present you with the
I'm just trying to figure out. I think honest to God, what do you think gives more XP? A level 7 normal bomb boss or a level 5 boss?
All right. Show me what you can do.
That's a damn good question.
So we'll find out.
I don't know. Boss fights give a ton of XP.
Give all that you have for the glory of Harlan.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Can you even reach me?
How adorable.
How adorable.
Let me tell you your fortune.
Requiem Roar, if I remember right, Requiem Roar is like
Let's
a
carry out my
really,
plan.
really crappy Blaze Dingo.
I'm taking the kids.
She's an offensive healer and just kind of falls short on it. I think your only dark healer is Inos. Requiem Roar and Haste do have healing capabilities to them, but you would almost be better just going lifesteal units and running, you know, Bloodstone and, or not Bloodstone, yeah, Bloodstone on a Ranger or, you know, Love Potion through lifesteal, things like that. Shooting Star Arcades actually is better than you'd expect. Yeah, I guess Acades.
You're making me get my
Surely this
hands
is a
dirty.
25k rat and she just dies here, right?
You should feel honored.
I believe.
Close
Dreams
enough.
and
Close
fantasies.
enough.
Politely get out of my sight.
Sick the dogs on that child.
I think it'll end soon. I'll teach you.
That daydream joke is looking for. Tell you what.
I'll teach you.
Oh shit, she's still on Daydream Joker from
Yep.
doing Nightmare Raid.
Yeah.
Oops. Bye, Landy.
Sonic 777. Is the Sonic in that based off Sonic the Hedgehog?
Feels amazing.
Because if so, that is the closest I've ever seen for a username to just being.
Kyla.
You're just a puppy.
The name Divine Shadow 777 is quite literally cool word Shadow the Hedgehog triple sevens.
Don't
I'm
come any
unlucky.
closer. I bite. Come on, struggle.
AI
Try
did
your
pretty good
best.
today, right? We
Though
had
it
a
won't
really
make
good deep dive into
Is it
how to
my
beat
turn
Dark
now?
Prongo and
I'll
discussed
make you
about
kneel before me.
how this isn't content you want to rush. You want to make sure that your level is proportional with the monsters you're fighting. And we just unlocked the Wardens. About the only bad thing in AI that happened is I, for the 15th time, got the worst relics in the game. And I get to watch all my other friends jumping around with awesome relics while I'm sitting here with garbage. But it is what it is. Can't be lucky all the time. Hopefully all of this luck centers around, hopefully all of my luck is being pulled around the furnace guy calling me any minute now and telling me that the furnace only needs a $50 part and the other guy was scamming me.
Oh, KHM is on third. I don't
Yeah,
understand how
KHM's guild's on the 3rd floor already. I'm worried they're rushing it a little bit. I'm hoping that they're
So does
keeping
it
their
not?
levels good enough.
Oh, so does it? So the ranking board is only for our server because they even say Zone 2 First Conquest.
I still don't understand how people are running this top team.
Quinceañero. Is the guild we're fighting today hard?
That kills this, and then we just need something to kill that. That's all I need, right? I could run Bologna instead. Bologna would probably be faster.
Man, all these new teams with Shurin on it are messing me the fuck up.
So, the reason I'm liking Pillis is I can control Landy, and Landy can't kill Pillis. Just need to put Rocket Punch on her. It's already on her. Easy clap, easy clap. Bottom team. Bottom team looks like a cleave to me.
Don't a lot of things look like a cleave to you?
Everything looks like a cleave to me.
This is his problem, ladies and gentlemen. He sees the world through only a singular lens. Cleave.
Can I kill that Moon Bunny, though? With S3 and burn S1? What if she lives? If she lives, she barriers up, and then maybe I don't kill that team.
And then do you die afterwards?
I don't want to do the boring fight. I hate doing the boring fight. Hate doing the boring fight. But they're all light. I'll at least speed it up. This will trigger Moon Bunny, but who cares? Or I could just make it Giga safe. And play off the fact that Solitaria is there. Yes, Charfade, Dark Corvus.
Obey if you wish to live.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear.
I should have used Laya.
I'll take your
Aww. I totally forgot I pulled this new cool toy.
I won't fall.
Man.
I will claim my throne. I'll destroy everything with the power of the Inferno!
Doesn't matter if it was ER Celine or not. The only way it would have mattered if it was ER Celine is if it was ER Celine on Storm Sword. Those actually can be a problem for this comp.
Feel my sword. This is it.
Provoked.
The weak have no
Oh, we
place
started
in
our
this
fights in the same.
Provoked and on fire.
I'll make you taste despair. Focus.
I will protect them, no matter what. I made a vow to protect that kid.
Please salvo.
Bon voyage.
Nice.
I'll show you my power! Move or die.
Obey if you wish to live.
I don't want her to counter anymore.
You better move.
And pop.
Don't ever ignore the power of someone with something to protect.
Pillis is like one of my favorite units. I really like her.
How dare you try to stop me? Burn to ash!
It wouldn't matter if it countered. Pillis reduces incoming damage from counter.
This is it.
Worst case, my hand guy died, but Pillis was never dying.
Let's see. Says your life is hanging by a single thread, right?
She's not a redhead.
Our heroine appears.
Are there any redheaded knights?
It'll all be over in the blink of an eye.
Divine, are there any knights who are redheads?
In the
Ilnav.
Lord's name.
Ilnav? Ilnav's got white hair.
Thought her hair was red.
Pretty sure
she's
it's
just
white.
like red everywhere else. Charles? Oh wait, no, that's white. No, why is that? I thought that was red. I was just like, Charles.
Is Melanie and I? Melanie's hair's kind of purple, but I guess we'll count that. She's a knight, isn't she?
Yeah, she's one of the Dragonite training.
She's a dragon
things.
knight. Okay. Yeah, nope. Redos is right. Melanie's a warrior.
Oh, I thought you meant like in terms of lore.
No, I mean in terms of she's a knight.
Okay, yeah, I thought you meant like,
Why redhead and it's... Why redhead? Why not redhead?
you'll find out when you're older, okay?
You've already got attack buff, so let's just cheese you to heal the team.
If you wish
Wow,
to
I just
fight
actually
me,
hit her.
Determination will be required.
There we go.
Step back.
Why redheads? What kind of question is that?
Free you from despair.
That's
Yeah, we need to. This is a real issue, guys.
Radiant
We need to all get in touch with Smogate and have him address this problem. No redheaded knights.
I will punish
I
you
want a
with the
Merowyn
strength
nail on
of
this on my
God
desk
you
by
force
tomorrow.
me to.
That's right.
See the power of the Archdemon.
I think pink and purple, these are all just subclasses of red hair.
must be brave.
Subclasses. Oh, I finished my fight first.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Well, I'm using freaking Dark Corvus. Of course, you finished your fight first.
You making fun of me because I don't have Dark Corvus? You piece of shit.
I actually think it's kind of like good to not have Dark Corvus, because if you don't have Dark Corvus, you never have to do this to yourself.
You really are.
Win?
This is just the beginning.
But at what cost?
But at what cost?
Yeah. You know who's a redheaded knight? Terranor Royal Guard. Prove I'm wrong.
Hiding a gorgeous man under there. God, my voice is still all gravelly. Wake up, dark demon. Good morning, wake up.
Descent.
In a world where I'm the main character, I can do whatever I want.
In the light's name.
Yeah, we've been talking about a helmetless Terranor Guard specialty change for a long time. What if we get a specialty change for Terranor Guard, and it's like this luxurious waifu under the helmet? That would be freaking amazing.
It's just gonna be gender bent Crow. It's gonna be the first gender bent skin. People
Doesn't even have to be gender bent, you know? It was just a girl all along. I mean, imagine how happy Charfade would be. Charfade would be like, you mean I could have been doing Abyss Floors all along with this unit?
This world's existence no longer has any value.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I want to be Crow sister. Make it.
What if Terranor Guard was actually a waifu,
This is just the
and
beginning.
Charfade never knew, and he struggled through Abyss without her?
Please protect us.
For those who don't know, Charfade only plays waifu units. Yeah, it's just the voice echoing in the helmet, man. I think if you put a helmet on Hua Young, she would sound exactly like Terranor Guard. It could happen.
He's cooking, chat. Also, as a reminder, last time he cooked, he burned his house down.
And save you from this world.
Hey, Charlotte, nicely done. Orange hair, we count it. Charlotte is a redheaded
That could
knight.
be helpful.
Took a while, but Syndex figured it out. Well, guys, I wasn't lucky, but I'm going to give you guys a chance to be lucky. So I'm going to do a little thing for you. I'm going to give all of you a chance to get 500 Sky Stones. Sound good? You can use that to pull your Laya. So this is what I'm going to do. Don't start guessing yet. I'm not going to count it until I say start. Okay? I'm going to do an elemental summon. You guess who I pull. The first person who guesses the unit gets 500 Sky Stones. You can only guess once. I'll check your chat history, and if you spam multiple different names, you're disqualified. If more than one person guess the same name, the first person who guesses the name gets the unit, right? I'll give you probably about a minute so you can all get your choices in. So let's see what elemental summon we can do. Oh good, I have one. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, fire or earth? Who wants to pick? Fire or earth? We're going fire. Too bad, easy. It's going to be fire, because redheads. Okay, so ready, set, go. Oop.
I believe in our Lord.
Okay, so we got Tam, Melanie, Knockwell, Dingo. Everybody is guessing. Remember, you can only guess one name. You guess multiple names, you're out. Whoever guesses the right name gets 500 Sky Stones. Red, that's you included. Get your name in the hat. Divine, you've been too damn lucky. You're not allowed to play.
God damn it.
Carmen Rose. If you misspell her name, that's okay. I'm not going to shit on people because they couldn't spell Acades.
Sometimes that shit just feels like ESL targeting. I'm just like, you couldn't spell it. It's Carmen Rose. I'm not even from here.
Guesses. Okay, no more guesses. Let's see who wins. Could be anything. It could crack. Januda. Who picked Man,
knew it.
I swear, Red had to have picked Januda, right? Divine picked Januda.
I'm telling you
Sorry,
guys.
man, you're disqualified. Poor Divine in shambles. Tamarin, Melanie, whoever Havel is, Nakwal, Junie, so close to Januda, but he says Junie. Carrot, Acades, Dingo, Claudia, Melanie, Azalea, Maya, Sermia, Melanie, Godmother, Ken, Corvus. Did nobody say Januda? Shuri, Judith, Hazel, Carmen Rose, Kawana, Acades, Sir, and Hazel, Azalea, Junie, Carmen Rose, Januda, MCSDM. MCSDM wins 500 Sky Stones. Congratulations, buddy. MCSDM is our big winner. So what I need you to do, buddy, is jump in Discord. Jump in Discord and shoot me a DM, and I will give you a coupon code. You'll take this coupon code, you'll go over to your mailbox, you will click ongoing events, you will scroll down, and you will enter the coupon code here. This will only work if you do it on a non-Apple device. If you're on an Apple device, let me know, and I will give you a link to a Stove website where you can enter it there, kind of like the way you claim Twitch drops, and you can get it that way, but Apple devices don't allow coupon codes. Guys, I've got 3 more of these coupons to give out, so we will do this again every day for the next few days, as long as I have elemental summons. Give you guys more chances to get the Sky Stones to hopefully get your Laya. But that is all I've got for today. Divine, do you want to level that gear in front of me and make me feel even saltier, or are you going to save it for next time?
You know I always save all content I can for us together.
All right.
I woke up at 5 a.m. and willingly chose not to summon.
Sorry, man. You know I have a button-pushing compulsion.
Yeah, we gotta see a doctor after AI about that.
Oh my god. I get a 5-star. I'm scared to pull this.
Pull
I don't know if I want to. I mean, the way my luck's been today, I don't know if maybe we save this. Maybe we make that the contest for next stream, right?
Oh yeah, that actually does check.
Yeah, you know what? We'll let you guys win some Sky Stones, so at least if I'm not lucky, you're lucky.
Somebody's got to get lucky, is what he's saying, Chad.
Okay, guys, there will be no stream tomorrow or Sunday morning. I am going to the in-laws, and it is the land of dial-up internet. I barely have enough bandwidth to play Epic 7 down there. There's no way I'm going to be able to stream. I'll be back Sunday evening. I may or may not stream Sunday night, depending on how tired I am. Ideally, I will stream Arena Push Sunday night, but Monday morning we'll be back for AI. I will make posts in my Discord about floor number 3, because I suspect we'll be at floor number 3, but I might try to do a video while I'm down there, just a short little, like, 5-minute PSA, but legit, uploading a 5-minute video down there takes 4 hours. Not even kidding. So, content may seem a little thin, and I may seem a little bit absent, but it's my daughter's birthday, and she really wanted to go see her mama for her birthday, so we're traveling out of state.
Adorable. That is heckin' adorable.
But I appreciate all you guys for being here. You've made my morning streams a lot of fun, and I really do appreciate the support. Worst case, I will see you guys Monday morning. Otherwise, I will see you Sunday night for Arena Push, where hopefully I'm able to maintain the top 30 position. Right now, I'm ranked 23 for the season, so it's looking good for getting my fire frame. Okay, guys.
Wait, does that mean I'm in charge of AI while you're gone?
Yes, you need to put on the wig and be my Epic 7 surrogate for AI.
Oh, we're fucked.
I don't have no internet. I just don't have enough internet to stream. Let's see, who is live right now? Samu Gamer, Hakudes.
Chat better learn
Eminem,
French after a little bit.
Nezuko.
All of you learn French. It makes it easier on Tristen.
We can't rate. Do we rate Nezuko KKKK?
I mean,
what
it's February, bro. I
It is
feel like you're
February.
required.
Do we rate him in February?
I think you kind of have to, you know.
Okay, if we have to, we have to.
Remember everybody to join in and say it's Happy February. Don't say anything else. Just say happy.
Just say Happy February. All right, we're rating Nezuko. Let's see, that's him, and
I feel like February is always the month I spell wrong.
Who the hell thought it was a good idea to spell it February? Good lord.
Yeah, that's
okay. Wish me all the luck with the furnace guy that I didn't have with my pulls, and I will see you guys hopefully Sunday, if not Monday. Wish Nezuko a happy February, and you guys have a great weekend. Take care, everybody.
With February.